our respect to our presenters. So let's have an attitude of learning, okay? So since this is a private presentation, everyone is being encouraged to turn on your camera so we can meet and get to know you better. Okay, so number 3, let's make sure yung mic natin naka-mute during the presentation. The next, let's prepare pen and paper para makapag-chat down notes tayo because I'm sure marami kayong mapulot ng mga learnings ngayong gabi. Okay, so if you have questions and clarifications, we suggest you approach the person who invited you at the end na lang po ng webinar. All right, so I'm sure some of you might be wondering, what can you get on this webinar or kung sulit ba yung oras na may bibigay nyo dito? So okay lang ba na bago tayo mag-start, let me ask you some questions first, okay? So, alam po natin, we're still under the COVID-19 crisis. So, since ganitong situation natin ngayon, so as of now, as of 4 o'clock this afternoon, ang total number of cases natin sa Philippines, nasa 40,336 na. So, yung total confirmed cases reported today, nasa 1,531. Grabe, nakakatakot pa rin po. So let's stay safe and well protected po, guys. Okay? So with that, given the situation, kailangan po natin malaman kung ano po yung priority natin in order to survive this crisis. Hindi po ba? So ano po ba yung priority po natin? Is health your priority or income? I'm sure marami po sa inyo parehas, health and income ang priority. Health because para we need to optimize our health para makasurvive, hindi po ba? Tsaka income, kailangan po magkaroon tayo ng stable income during this crisis kasi marami po sa atin natanggalan po ng trabaho. Yung iba po, no work, no pay pa until now. Dahil po yung mga ibang mga companies talaga hindi po natanggalan yung crisis na ito, okay? So, given that, okay, na importante po sa atin ng income, okay lang po ba sa inyo na bigyan namin kayo ng option to have a second source of income? Okay, so this will truly help us stabilize our finances, guys, okay? So with that, I'm sure you're going to be interested if we can show you how to maximize Facebook and earn dollars, okay? Napakaganda po yan kahit nasa bahay po kayo. So this will add up to your income po, okay? So if yes ang sagot po niyo dyan, mas lalo kayong ma-excite if we can show you how to earn and produce 6-figure income. Okay, so if you are interested and willing to be guided and mentored, then this webinar is definitely for you. Okay, so introduce ko na po yung ating mga special sharers for tonight. So our first sharer, Sir Gerard, is a former second mate seafarer. Our second speaker is a former missionary teacher in China. So both of them graduated magna cum laude. They are multiple travel awardees and full-time entrepreneurs. So let us all welcome one of Next Gen's powerful and well-respected couple, Sir Gerard and Cindy Claudio. Hi, Sir Gerard.
Hi, magandang gabi, Leah. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. And
Yes,
nakaka-excite yung mga information na di-discuss natin tonight. I totally agree sa sinabi mo rin na this is a very trying time for us, not only in Philippines, but this is a global crisis na na-experience natin. And one thing that I personally know about Filipinos are really resilient. Kung alam natin yung history natin, guys, no? We have been to 3 major, we have been under 3 major countries na nag-dominate sa atin, and we have survived World War II, we have survived a lot of crises rin. I believe that tayong mga Filipinos are resilient by nature. May ganun tayong characteristic. Kasi nasanay tayo, majority ng mga Pilipino nasanay talaga na nabuhay sa, surviving. Right? So, I believe na masasurvive natin to. Tama? What's interesting is, isa sa mga principle na naiintindihan ko is, that made me, flourish and make sound decision amidst all this, is in every difficulty lies an opportunity. As Jim Rohn said, no, isa sa mga one of the best motivational speakers, sabi niya, for the past 6,000 years, yung mix between difficulty and opportunity never changes. There will always be a mix. May mga times na mas magara yung opportunities, may konti yung difficulty. May mga time na mas mabigat ang difficulty, but there will always be an opportunity amidst of that. And me as a seafarer, if I may start, no? Um, yan. Yan. So, me as a seafarer, understand what's opportunity and difficulty meant, right? So, bigyan ko yun ng few background. Me coming from a zero background of business, walang background about sales, walang background about online project whatsoever. I'm a full-blooded OFW. I'm a full-blooded seafarer. And the reason ko ba't ako nagseaman kasi I experienced difficulty in my life as an early age. Nakita ko kasi in my early age nag-struggle yung family namin financially. So, though both of my parents were OFW, lahat ng mga relatives ko around were OFW, um, I believe na yung both of my parents, they decided to be an OFW kasi gusto nga nilang maiangat yung financial status ng pamilya namin. And I myself wanted to contribute to that because I've seen for several years na nagtrabaho yung parents ko, struggling pa rin. Right? So, this instead of me complaining, what I did when I was young is I chose a course na hindi ko rin siya first option. The very reason ko bakit siya pinili, kasi primarily dahil nga may crisis that time. Okay? Financial crisis that time. And I believe that most of OFW and most of Filipinos always resolve to go abroad because we know na yung skill natin, kung dito mo siya gagawin sa Pilipinas, compare mo sa abroad, 10 times yung ibibigay sa income. Right? So, that was the reason ko bakit ako naging OFW. The career was so good. Naging maganda yung career ko. At the age of 23, I was earning six-figure income. Bigyan ko kayo ng exact figure, I was earning that time around 200,000 a month at the age of 23. For me, coming from a poor family, tapos kumita ng 200,000, sobrang laki siya. Leap of income siya. Right? So, but the big question here is, Gerard, bakit nandito ka? Ba't hindi mo pinagpatuloy yung career mo? No, again, it's not because the career is bad. It's just that if I will track down ipaplano ko yung buhay ko, malaking part ng buhay ko is nakatutok ako sa family. So if I wanted to build my family solid, if I wanted to build my family strong, ang pinaka-mindset ko is, pwede ko kayang kitain yung same income ko sa abroad na dito lang sa Pilipinas. Okay? So yun ang mentality na meron ako. That was my friend invited me to a presentation. This is the setting. Invite na kami. The guy on the right, I was so grateful to him. Sobrang malaking pasalamat ko sa kanya kasi he never hold back the information to me. So it was the first time that I've been to any business presentation before. I've never been to any presentation before. I never had an idea on how to start a business. Okay? Ang idea ko lang is, gusto ko makauwi sa Pilipinas for good. And then, to build my family, at the same time, don't compromise my financial status. Na I still earn six-figure income so that I could maintain the lifestyle that I want. Now, if you're here tonight, you're listening, and you were invited here, I don't know how you were invited. Either way invited because your friend wanted to assess this presentation, please do so. Please give your full assessment into this, right? But at the same time, you might be somebody at some point, no, na you might be needing this at the same time. Okay. Now, if you're somebody who were invited here, because you wanted to have additional source of income other than what you're doing right now, because I guess, in my personal opinion, that is the wisest thing to do right now, to really have you have a source of income, which is your job, and add another one because we don't know what's gonna happen. Tama? Ang dami na, meron kami isang case, meron kami isang nag-sign up last week, and alam mo yun, and just this week, their company just decided to close. And it was just a blessing for him to start in this platform. So it's a wisest thing to do for you to really start and do something outside of what you're doing. Tama? And interestingly, this one is something that you can do at home. Pwede mo itong gawin sa bahay. Basta may internet ka, maganda internet signal mo, pwede mo siyang gawin. If you're working from home, better. If you're not working from home, o nasa labas ka, you still need to go to office, absolutely, you can do this a part of your time. If you're here full-time, tama, a full-time mom ka, or doing, and somehow free schedule mo, I believe this is also fit for you. Okay? So the same information na narinig namin several years ago was the same information that I'm going to share with you that I believe, I hope somehow makita nyo rin yung nakita namin. No? I've been doing this for nearly 7 years right now. And for 7 years, this is one of the best financial decision and one of the best decisions na ginawa ko rin personally in my career and leap of faith rin. So I hope after this, no, makita natin siya in a brighter side, that makikita natin tong opportunity na ipapakita ko sa inyo as the mix of opportunity in the ocean of difficulty. Tama? So what is the company that what belonging? We're actually partnered with what company named USANA. I'm not sure kung na-mention, kung narinig nyo na ang USANA, but this is a company that is based in Salt Lake City, Utah, USA. Yung building na nakikita nyo dyan was, the size of that is dalawang Mall of Asia kalaki because USANA manufactures its own product. By the way, that's one of the reasons kung bakit, despite of all this that has happened, USANA consistently hindi na interrupt yung logistics or hindi na interrupt yung products that we're moving to our customers simply because USANA is creating its own products. So we have the control to that. Okay? So I think isa sa mga bagay yun na, if I may use the term, pandemic-proof ang ganitong klaseng opportunity. Okay? And another thing is, this is a global business, and this is a global online business where you could market to around more than 20 countries globally. Nag-start siya sa Philippines ng 2009, nag-open siya, nag-launch siya ng 1992 sa United States, and consistently expanding right now. So, yun ang pinakamaganda, like in our case, marami kaming mga associates or mga business partners we're here in the Philippines, but they're doing it outside. Like may mga associates kami from other countries like Japan or Thailand. So we could work together with them kasi pwede mo siyang gawin online. So hindi nyo kailangan talagang mag-rent ng office and all to do this. No? And another thing is there are 3 major offices that is here in the Philippines alone. May 3 major office na nagfa-facilitate ng operation. Kaya even during ng ECQ tsaka GCQ, sobrang naging efficient pa rin. No? Though may few delays because din wala nang mga airlines and all, but still the operation still continued, no? And one of the reasons kung bakit nakita ko ring sobrang appreciate ko yung company because of its track record financially that is listed sa New York Stock Exchange. And primarily, why USANA's flourished amidst all this, because what we offer to people is health, right? So health is, if you agree with me, is not a choice. It's really an important part of our day-to-day living, right? Pwede kang may pera ka kung wala kang health, it's nonsense, right? So I would like to explain few things about it, and para at least maintindihan natin kung ano ba talagang focus in terms of health ng USANA. If may kita nyo dyan sa slide, may 3 circles. Yung nasa left side of the circle, the upper left side of the circle, that is the picture of a cell under a microscope na healthy. So right after na-expose ka sa maraming factors like pollution, eating habits mo, yung vices mo, ang pinakamalala is stress. I don't know kung nasa-stress kayo right now sa mga nangyayari sa paligid ninyo. Ang nangyayari is yung circle na nasa gitna na mamatay yung cells natin. Okay? So even viruses, it affects your body as well. So kaya kailangan ma-increase yung immune system with that. Right? Pero ang good news is when you have the antioxidant is the fuel so that your body could fight back whatever free radical or yung mga unwanted na mga bagay na po pwedeng magsira sa kanya. Right? So meaning to say, the healthier your cells, the healthier you are. Okay? Kaya nga even yung immune cells na tinatawag, kaya kailangan hindi ka masistress kasi bumabagsak ang immune system. Yung kaya notice niyo basta wala kang tulong, minsan bumababa yung immune system mo, nagkakasakit ka. Right? Kaya sobrang halaga rin guys, lalo na sa mga itong klaseng sa mga situations na viral may nagsiscatter na virus, ang pinaka-primary is talagang you keep yourself intact. Now, kung may trabaho ka right now, mas kailangan natin itong ganitong klaseng mga bagay, no? So, paano natin may intact yung cells natin is by eating fruits and vegetables. Because antioxidants primarily can be acquired through eating fruits and vegetables. Unfortunately, itong kailangan mong kainin according to World Health Organization. So if you wanted to take vitamin C alone na optimal, ibig sabihin ito healthy level, kailangan mo kumain ng 18 na orange sa isang araw. Gusto mo ba kumain ng 18 na orange sa isang araw? Di ba? Ayaw ba kumain ng 80 saging sa isang araw? So primarily hindi, di ba? Kaya pumasok ang tinatawag na supplementation. Now, I'm pretty sure that not all of us are really into supplements because we have some perspective about it, and I totally relate with you kasi ako personally hindi rin ako pala vitamins before. It's just that kung hindi ko kayang kumain ng prutas sa gulay every single day, ano yung magiging option ko? Kaya meron tayong supplementation because of the fast pace ng buhay and yung food options natin hindi ganun kalaki. It's just that there are things that you need to consider when you're taking supplements. Ito yung 5. Number 1, kompleto ba yung vitamins na iniinom natin? Number 2, balance ba? Potent, bioavailable, and safe. And this will address the concern that most people would say na pare-pareho naman lahat ng vitamins. Now, in fact, it's not. That is why Dr. Myron Wentz, yung naging passion niya. By the way, this is the founder of USANA. He is a microbiologist and immunologist, and he experimented cells. Basically, he's a cell expert. Okay? And then meron siyang in-experiment several years back na kumuha siya ng cells sa katawan ng tao and nilagay niya sa petri dish and nilagay niya ng right amount of vitamins and minerals. Nagulat ang lahat na patagal ni Dr. Maruens ang cells, 40 plus years hanggang ngayon buhay ang cells. Kaya he has this, alam mo yan, huge claim. This is what he said. With the right combination of all the nutrients essential for life, I could maintain human cells in a healthy state almost indefinitely without any signs of degeneration. What he meant is, kung sakit lang pag-uusapan natin, isa lang solusyon dyan, proper nutrition. Even Dr. Mehmet Oz and all the scientists actually recommends USANA rin. But there's one book that I personally, has been convinced about this. Ang ginawa nila kasi, they are a group of researchers headed by Lyle McWilliam. Ang ginawa nila, nag-collect sila ng mga 1,600 different samples ng supplements in Canada, United States, Mexico, and Colombia. Over 1,600 different products. Can you imagine, ang dami, di ba? Ang alam lang natin na vitamins, 2, 3, 4, 9. So, yung na-advertise lang. So that they could really see, meron ba talagang difference ang mga vitamins or wala? Yun kasi yung tanong palagi ng tao, right? Pare-pareho lang naman lahat ng supplements. Yun kasi yung pinakamalaking tanong. Now, for them to really be accurate, ginamitan na ng 16 different criteria of completeness, potency, vitamin E from immune support, up to potential toxicity. With 16 criteria, they grade the product 0-star bagsak to 5-star perfect. Surprisingly, guys, ito yung lumabas sa research. Okay? So, I'll give you a few of some well-known supplements. Like, for example, Centrum. Centrum to 0 to 5-star. Ako, before ko nakita ang Centrum talaga na according dito, I thought it's 5-star. Pero nagulat ako, nasa 1-star lang siya. Now, guys, this is not to, alam mo yun, bad mouth whatsoever. This is a plain research. Okay? GNC is 2.5-star. Kung makikita nyo yung Herbalife, Kirkland, Nature's Way Alive, hindi sila umabot ng 3-star. Pero kung titingnan mo ang USANA, surprisingly, USANA reached the highest, which is 5-star. Eh, hindi lang siya 5-star. 5-star Platinum Plus. Actually, maraming nakakuha ng 5-star rin. 5-star Silver, meron ako ng 5-star Gold, meron ako ng 5-star Diamond. Pero ang USANA got the highest rate, which is the 5-star Platinum Plus. Out of 1,600 supplements that they have researched, they have figured out that USANA has exceeded their expectation. In short, ganun siya. Okay? No, meaning to say, dito natin makita na hindi pare-pareho po lahat ng vitamins. This is according to those people who really made the research figure by figure. Hindi ito opinion na ng ibang tao. Right? So, ito naman yan. So, can I take other supplements? Absolutely, pwede naman. Yet, ito yung gusto kong i-emphasize rin. Now, kung health ang pag-uusapan, will you take cheaper road to supplements or not? Diba? Of course, this is your health. And alam natin, supplement could help us. Surprisingly, guys, USANA is not that expensive like most people are thinking. Explain ko mamaya, right? So, nakaka-excite, no? So, even elite athletes are even using the products. These people are using it. They are supplied by USANA. And if any case, no, ma-found out na nasira yung katawan nila or may steroid whatsoever, na disqualify sila by taking USANA products, these athletes will be given $1 million. Can you imagine that? So, ganun kasigurado ang USANA sa supplements nila, sa products nila. So, what's the flagship product of USANA? This is the USANA CELLSENTIALs. USANA CELLSENTIALs, kung nakikita nyo bakit dalawa siyang bote. Notice nyo, dalawang bote. Right? So, and may green tsaka blue siya. Most of the supplements na makikita natin sa market, isang bottle lang yan. Now, because this is the reason. Because they figure out na ang vitamins and minerals, hindi mo pwedeng makombine sa isang tablet. Kasi magka-cancel out yung effect ng vitamins. So what they did, USANA scientists did is, ni-separate nila. And this makes USANA CELLSENTIALs 98% absorption rate. Can you imagine absorption rate? Now, not all supplements are talking about absorption rate. I don't want to be techy here, but be technical here. Pero gusto ko lang i-emphasize much about this. Ng absorption rate, sobrang halaga niyan. Kasi kahit na sabihin mo may 100 milligrams ka, yung nakalagay sa likod ng bote ng supplement, tapos na ang absorption rate ng palaga ng actual ng supplement is nasa 5%. 5 milligrams na po may inom ninyo. Tama? Kaya if you will ask some people who are offering supplements, ask them, ano yung absorption rate niyan? Kasi kami masasabi talaga namin, 98% siya. Kaya, ang USANA CELLSENTIALs, wala pong label to na no approved therapeutic claim. Hindi mo siya makikita ng no approved therapeutic claim. Bakit? Kasi nga, it's more than 80% absorption rate niya. Bigyan ko kayo ng idea, Centrum is 5.2% lang po absorption rate. Ibig sabihin, kung apple-to-apple comparison tayo, if you will take really by amount, ang isang pair ng CELLSENTIALs, kailangan mong uminom that is equivalent of taking 20 tablets of Centrum. Tama? Hindi ko pa sinabi, hindi ko pa binilang dito, pag uminom ka ng 20 tablets ng Centrum, kamusta naman yung kidney tsaka liver mo and that? Right? Where in USANA, we know that wala kang effect sa kidney or liver because totally absorption ng katawan mo. Right? For how much? If you are a customer, magka-customer ka, hindi ka magiging part ng USANA, you could take this 34 pesos per pair, per day. What is 34 pesos? Tama? Kung isang, diba, per tablet, meaning to say, nasa 17 pesos lang siya per tablet. Right? So kaya sinasabi ko, hindi siya mahal. Compare mo, if you're gonna tell me, it's expensive. Because one pair bottle of this is 112 pairs po siya, 224 tablets siya. Right? So, ganun. So, what are the effects if you're gonna take this? Complete nutrition, better sleep, more energy, better metabolism, good bowel movement, lowers cholesterol level, healthier, radiant skin. So, yan yung mga effect. No? So, anong laman niya? 13 vitamins, 30 minerals, and 18 antioxidant. Specifically, USANA believe in what we call customized nutrition. Ibig sabihin, every single people has a different need. Tama? So, they have a specific product for a specific need. For example, for cardiovascular, if you know somebody na, alam mo yun, may asthmatic or somebody who needs good blood circulation, prevention of stroke, proflavulin C100, coquinone 30 for extra energy. And also, this could help for those who are infertility workout as well. Biomega is for memory enhancement and good blood circulation din siya. Mataas ang blood sugar mo, makakatulong to. And mood swings, yan, Biomega. Proglucamune is for immune system, and policy, this is the vitamin C of USANA. This is also good for your immune system kasi vitamin C siya. Magnecal D is for bones and muscles. Procosa is para sa joints. Hepacil is para sa liver. Probiotics is gut health. Big sabihin, good bacteria. Visionex, if you have a concern sa eyes or gusto mo eye health, Visionex yan. Okay, Palmetto Plus is prostate health. Gusto mo mag-improve ang prostate concerns mo. Phytoestrine is for menopausal concerns. Tama? Meron ka ng mga manifestation ng hot flashes and all, makakatulong yan. Pure Rest, kung may concern ka sa tulog. Right? For your children, for children's health, kung may anak ka right now from 1 to 12 years old or 2 to 12 years old, USANIMALS, and 4 to 12 years old is Biomega Junior. The USANIMALS is the counterpart ng CELLSENTIALS sa mga bata. Ang Biomega naman is for memory enhancement, EPA-DHA siya. And for weight management naman, kung gusto mong mag-lose weight ka in a healthy way, take Nutrimil program, or gusto mong mag-increase ang weight mo, you take also Nutrimil in a different program. Yung nasa picture po dyan, yan yung brother-in-law ko. If you're gonna see, in 30 days, he lose 79 kilos from 103 to 79 kilos in 30 days. Tama? So, no exercise to. Right? Finalo lang niya yung program. Okay? So, we also have USANA toothpaste. No? So, nakaka-excite to. Ang ganda ng toothpaste. Ito yung talagang nung lumabas to nung March, talagang ito I think nung January, ito talagang ginamit namin. CELLAVIV is also for the skin. So, kung nakikita nyo, marami tayong mga categories ng products. Now, interesting, if you're somebody who are considering to have a business or wanting to do a side project, and you are really into anong pwede ko ma-offer sa customer, nakita niyo yung line of product ng USANA. Tama? So marami ka from hair to toe, from bata hanggang matanda, babae, lalaki, meron tayong pwedeng ma-offer sa kanila. That is why one of the reasons kung bakit nag-strike rin ako, well, primarily because not only because of the products, but because of the reliability and how relevant ang business part o yung project part ng USANA. Okay? So, ito kasi yung mga few things na na-realize ko. If you're somebody here who really want to start something during this pandemic, alam niyo ba, sobrang timing na pwede kayo magsimula right now. Bakit? Kasi ako naniniwala ko 100% na lahat ito magsasubside. We don't know how long. Tama? This is one of the biggest test na meron tayo. Pero I don't know how long will this last. Pero when everybody else is struggling to make both ends meet or they struggle to survive, I think this is the time for us to do something. Kasi at least pag nag-subside na lahat, nakaposition ka na. Ako niya bibig ko sabihin. Right? And Gerard, I don't know if I can do this, but if I may enumerate, these are few things that I believe that makes this relevant to everyone. Okay? Kasi ako, imagine niyo ako, seaman, wala akong alam talaga sa business, right? Pero paano ko siya nagawa? Yun ang nakaka-excite na part doon right? Number one is low startup capital siya. You compare to starting to other businesses, ito ang pinaka-relevant talaga. Kasi hindi ganun kalaki ang capital. In fact, later na we're gonna discuss, nabibili ka lang ng products so that you could start your USANA business. Very low overhead expenses, which is kuryente tsaka wifi lang kakailanganin mo dito, right? Because 100% operational tayo sa bahay. High demand of products, which is right now health. Tama? So people are more particular with their health than their beauty right now. Right? Tama? So pipili ka versus supplement ka at saka perfume. Saan pipili mo? Of course, supplement, right? Flexible ang time. Ibig sabihin, kaya mo siya magawa ka even a part of your time. Tama? Kasi nga, I mean, nasa bahay ka lang naman eh. Right? All transactions can be done online. Hindi mo kailangan, there's no forcing for you to really go to the office, tayo dito para makagawa tayo ng USANA business. No, everything is online. Right? Logistics market relevance already handled by the company, which is very important. Bakit? Kasi, di ba, imaginein mo yung pag ikaw pa yung mag-iisip sa logistics, paano ko papadala ganito, ganito, USANA is handling that for you, okay? No need to be super salesman or leader to start. You just need to be teachable and willing to learn. So, kung titingnan nyo to, ito yung USANA. It's very simple lang. Wanted to make it as simple. Ikaw to, helping someone, either health, time, or finances concerned. Tapos, you have your friends. You invite your friends. You let your friends, you connect your friend to USANA. Makita nila yung USANA, diba? Your friends who love the products and business, and if they decide to do USANA, if they decide to buy products, or if they decide to be a part of this movement or of this project, you get commission from that. Now, if you're gonna tell me, Gerard, imagine mo to, okay ka lang kasi okay ka, no? Okay ka magaling, okay ka magsalita, whatever. Eh ako hindi ako ganun kagaling tulad mo. Yun nga nakaka-excite eh. Alam niyo ba, we are 60 of us here right now, pero hindi ko kayo lahat kilala. And some of you are not even part of my organization. Tama? Yet if you will decide to do this, I will not take any points from that or any income from that. But what's interesting is when you start and when you decide to be a part of this, kasama ka dito. Tama? So, ibig sabihin ba if I decide to start, I could just let these people see this kind of meetings? Oh, absolutely. Tama? And this is for free. Wala pa kayong babayaran dito, right? Tama? So, ganun ka-efficient natin gagawin. So, explain ko lang kung paano nangyayari yung commission. So, there are 6 ways to how you will maximize the commission of USANA. And you also have the point system. Gusto ko na emphasize ang point system, no? So, every products may corresponding points tayo. Yung CELLSENTIALS mo, 34. Yung Profitable mo, 30. Yung Nutriment mo, 12 points. So, first is retail. So, once you became USANA associate, automatically you're entitled for 20% lifetime discount. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung discount hindi mo makuha pag hindi ka associate, no? So, kung if you just wanted to buy the products, okay naman. Just go with just approach the person na nag-invite sa'yo, and then for sure, she has the stocks for that, right? But if you wanted to maximize the 20%, you get an account or be a part of USANA that will save you 20%. And if you will try to share it to people, meron kang profit na 20%. It's around 600 pesos per CELLSENTIALS. No, average yon. That's for retail, no? Number 2 is what we call the weekly commission. So once you became USANA associate, automatically, meron ka na tinatawag na business center. No, explain ko lang kung ano yung business center. Yung term na business center, ID number mo yan, pangalan mo siya, and then meron kang structure. Meron kang virtual structure niyan. Yung virtual structure mo, meron yang left and meron yang right. Okay? And all you need to do is to make sure that your left team has points and your right team has points every single week para at least consistent yung income mo. So, paano ginagawa yun? So, let's say, for example, no, meron kang friend, yung friend mo is si Ann. So, si Ann, she loves the product, nagustuhan niya product, and nagustuhan niya, parang kaya kong gawin to even a part of my time. Kumuha si Ann ng 500 points worth of products. Now, again, saan ang galing yung 500? Kanina, as I mentioned, every single product mayroong corresponding na points. So, kumuha si Ann, 500 points worth of product. Yung 500 points ni Ann, aakyat yan sa left mo, 100%. Walang bawas. Let's say, for example, si Ann on that same week, hindi pa umabot yung cut-off, no, Saturday. Meron si Ann kasi na-excite siya, tapos tinulungan mo siya. And then, si Ann naman, may friend siya si Mitch. Si Mitch, she loves the product, and then na-idea rin, nga na baka magandang gawin to, di ba? So, kumuha rin siya ng 500 points. Since si Ann Mitch was invited by Ann, 500 points sa akit kay Ann, and yung 500 points sa akit sa'yo. Nakuha niya ba yung points? So, ganun siya nagpo-produce yung points, no? You invite people. Or they repeat order if they have an existing account in your organization, that existing account, akit na yung points sa'yo. So let's say, for example, at the end of the week, meron kang 1,700 points sa left, yan yung na-produce ng left mo, and then meron kang 1,300 points sa right, no? Ang gagawin niyo sana by the end of the week, i-check niya yung both leg. At tapos i-compare niya yan. Tapos kukunin niya yung pinakamababang side. On this case, the lowest side is 1,300. And then what USANA did is you will get 20% of the lowest side. So 20% of 1,300 is $260. Yan na agad ang income mo on that week. Okay na, may 13,000 pesos ka at the end of the week. Tama? By just building an organization who loves the products, who loves the business, or who love to share the product to other people. Right? Ganun na siya. And ang maximum points na pwede accumulate in one business center is 5,000 leffen, right? That will give you 1,000 US dollar at the end of the week. That's 53,000 in 1 week. So the second week to earn. Marami pa tayong ways to earn. Actually, you also have lifetime matching bonus. If the friend na meron ka decided to work this one out and sineryoso niya, ikaw nag-invite sa kanya, then every time na umi-income siya, 15% makukuha mo. We also have travel incentives, no? Though right now, hindi pa natin na-appreciate kasi nga lockdown tayo. Pero even for the past, for 7 years, nandito kami sa India, ang dami, ang gaganda talaga ng travel incentive na USANA. Nakakabaliw actually. No? So, mas doon nagsisink in yung idea ng pag-business namin kasi na-encounter namin yung ibang associates in other countries, which is really exciting. Also, earn leadership bonus, you also have elite bonus, and you have auto order. You also earn through auto order where people repeat order on your organization and you have an additional 10% on the top of the 20 if you do the auto order. No? And meron pa tayong isang bonus right now. I think this week and next week na lang siya. This is what we call the business accelerator bonus. Ask your friend na every single time that you have a friend na mag-join, you have 10% immediate commission sa kinuha niyang package. So that's exciting, right? So this is only for this week and next week. So marami tayong mga bonuses, right? And ang pinakamaganda dito, inheritable, pwede mo siyang mapasa sa next generation. So these are few things doon na in-enjoy talaga namin because we decided to be a part of USANA. If I didn't decide to be a part of this, for sure, hindi ko rin ito na-experience. I'm not saying being a seafarer is bad, but if there would been a better option, why will I choose a lesser one if I could have both? If I could have time and I have the finances, And yan, the reason why I finally, alam mo yun, nagawa ko siya ng tama at nagawa ko siya ng solid because we work with a group. Yan yung sinasabi ko rin kanina. We are those people who will back you up and will help you out in this business. Okay? So ganun. Maganda kasi, alam mo ba, basta structured ang team na papapasukan mo. Okay? Kasi in short, alam ng mga tao dito na yung ginagawa nila. Yun lang ibig ko sabihin. Kaya hindi kami dito ng regular tapos anong gagawin natin next, di ba? We know exactly what we're doing. Hindi ko po to ipagpapalit sa 6-figure income ko dati kung hindi ito seryosong negosyo. And I'm not gonna spend my 30 minutes here talking to you if this is not a serious thing. And I will not compromise the dream of my wife, the dream of my daughter, if this is not something that is really worth trying. Tama? Kasi I mean, a lot of OFW and seafarers are earning big, right? I myself is in that. So kung hindi to seryoso, kung laro lang siya, tama, for sure hindi ko siya ipagpapalit. Tama. So, Gerard, how can I start? Now, the good news is ang gagawin mo lang, bibili ka lang ng products. All you need to do is to buy package. Dalawa lang po yung package na pagpipilian mo. Either you go for 500 points or you go for 300 points. Pili ka lang. Gusto mo ng 3 stores o pipili ka ng isang store. Okay? Now, Gerard, ano recommend mo? Of course, I go for 3 stores. Tama? It's like starting 3 Jollibee or 3 7-Eleven. Ganun yung pag-iisipan natin. No? So, ilang products to? Average 15 products lang siya. Now, let's say, for example, kukunin mo lahat CELLSENTIALS. Tama? I recommend you go for all CELLSENTIALS. That's my recommendation. We also have a package. Just talk to the person na nag-invite sa'yo for that option. If you're gonna ask me, I go for CELLSENTIALS kasi CELLSENTIALS is the most efficient na pwede mong ma-move. Tama? Mas efficient siyang pwede mong i-share sa iba. No? Ang maganda dito, automatically may $30 ka na income and then may team manager ka na 10 months. And ang potential income nito nasa 600,000 once you maximize these 3 business centers. So how much is this? If you go for also essentials plus which is business kit right now is free, but more or less nasa 49,760 pesos siya for that. But that's worth of products. Ibig sabihin, wala kang ilalabas na pera sa USANA na hindi siya products. Tama? So in short, pag na-move mo yung products, balik agad yung capital mo. Tama? And you can start with 300 points. This is more or less sa 30,000. Ito more or less sa 9 products siya for one business center. Pwede ka namang mag-upgrade. No, can I upgrade for 3 business center from 1? Absolutely. Just add additional 100 points in the next 5 weeks. After you enroll, automatically you can be 300. You can be 3 business centers. So either way, you start with 500 points or 300 points. Automatically, meron ka kagad account sa USANA which is lifetime, and you could be commission ready and be ready to gain all those commissions na in-explain ko kanina. Ang maganda nito is for sure your friend has been doing very well, no, lalo na right now na lockdown, and marami silang for sure na naka-line up ng mga people na kinakausap. What is the advantage of you deciding, if you see this structure, ito yung friend mo na sa taas, and then yung yellow, yan ikaw. Example lang, after this you decide. After this, nag-decide ka mag-start up and mag-sign up. your friend will be placing you into his best slot. Yan yung best slot. Now, since your friend hindi naman matatapos yung paghahataw niya sa iyo lang. Example, nag-invite siya ulit sa sunod, and yung in-invite niya nag join. So what happens was yung next to sign up niya, if that will be placed on the leg na nilagay ka niya, will be placed under sa'yo. Tama. So ibig sabihin, the first one goes here and the other one is in you. So meaning to say, that same market na hindi mo kilala, probably hindi mo siya kilala, will be positively maapektuhan ka ng action na yun. So anong point ko, no? Deciding early or deciding right now might be the wisest decision to start. Okay? Yet here's the thing, I want you to talk to the person na nag-invite sa'yo. Kasi for sure, she will have a lot of plans. And I'm pretty sure marami ka rin katanungan sa isip mo right now and na gusto mo ring ma-clear out. And I'm pretty sure your friend could help you out to that. Na maki-clear out yung mga thoughts mo. At least, when you decide, no, this is something that you've taken all consideration. But before mo kausapin yung friend mo right now, please give me another 5 to 15 minutes because the next person that I would like to share with you something para at least mas maging clear sa iyo yung thought is isa to sa mga pinakamalapit sa puso ko. Tama. Bigyan ko na idea, actually ex-girlfriend ko siya. Oh, grabe, ex-girlfriend ko, sinanaw eh. Hindi. Actually, wife ko na siya right now. So, but interestingly, when she decided to join me in USANA, talagang lumaki yung growth namin sa organization namin. Because this person is really leader by nature siya. Actually, she graduated magna cum laude and actually she's a teacher and she served as a missionary teacher sa China for 3 years. Dun siya kasi tinawag ng Panginoon. And after that, she discerned and she decided to go home and then she decided to work hand in hand with me. And that, I think, one of the blessings na meron ako. Tama. Alam niyo ba guys, na building a family is a challenging part. At the same time, it's a blessing. That's why I could consider myself as a blessed husband kasi I was given one of the best, no? The best partner that I could ever have. No? So hindi ko na patatagalin, no? And my better half and isa sa mga nirerespeto na leader sa amin, sa organization namin, Coach Cindy Claudio.
Wait lang guys.
Hello, good evening everybody. Hi, rinig po ako? Ayan, medyo inaayos ko lang kasi shift lang kami ng slide ni Sir Gerard. Anyway, sino pa dito yung mga guests? Okay? If you are a guest, paki-wave naman po dyan sa chat. Yan, para at least no, alam namin na guest po kayo tonight. No? So, I'd like to thank everyone, no? Everyone who are here tonight. Sige, share ko po yung slides ko, ha. Okay, naka-share na po siya. Sige. So I'd like to thank everyone. I don't know your schedule for today, but we would like to thank you na nagbigay po kayo ng time para makinig po sa amin tonight, no? And please, after this, talk to the person na nag-invite po sa inyo kasi maraming blessings at saka maraming i-share yan sa inyo. Maraming good news para yan po sa inyo. So, thank you for choosing to be with us tonight. So, speaking of choices, ito po, wait lang. I-click ko lang. Okay. Speaking of choices, ayan, nakikita niyo yung slide ko. So, speaking of choices, every day, we are faced with different choices. Tama? Pagkagising po natin sa umaga, minsan, you're given the choice to mag-shower ka ba o magbe-breakfast. Okay? Magte-text ka ba or magko-call? Ano ba yung lulutuin mo? Pork humba or lechon kawali? Saan ka ba mag-grocery? Sa Robinsons or sa SM? Sino ba yung papanoorin mo? Si Hyun Bin or si Lee Min Ho? Or ano ba, saang social media ka ba mag-plug in? Sa Facebook or sa Instagram? Ayan. So, every day we are faced with different choices. Tama po? Agree? So, minsan okay lang pag yung choices na meron tayo are very easy. But what if you are given the choice, no? Right now, I don't know the situations of other people, but what if you are given the choice to between your money or your life? Ayan. So, hindi nyo naman pwedeng sabihin, no, na just take my life, I'm saving my money for my old age. Napaka-foolish po yan, di ba? So, right now, looking at the situation na meron tayo, globally, a lot of people are facing financial crisis. More than the health crisis. Tama? Update ko po kayo ng current health status. Actually, just ito last month po ito na mga numbers, no? So there are around total cases sa buong mundo is around 4.9 million, umabot na po ng 4.9 million at siguro right now, no, baka umabot na nga ng 5 million, 'di ba? Total number of recovery is 1.79 and there are 318,000 plus deaths. Okay? At alam natin dito sa Philippines, we are already currently meron na po tayong 38,000 plus na mga positive cases ng COVID. Okay? Projection nga ng mga experts, no? Baka daw by the end of July, aabot pa tayo ng 60,000 plus positive cases of COVID. Grabe. Isa sa mga reports sa CNN, no? Isang worker na infected with COVID, nagkaroon po ng 533 others na positive with coronavirus. Coronavirus cases rose over weekend in some countries where lockdowns were lifted, 'di ba? At for sure nakaka-relate tayo dito sa Philippines kasi nung time na nag-MGCQ, nung time na nag-slowly nilift yung lockdown dito sa atin, dun mas dumami pa. And right now, we are already on our second wave. Ayan. And even sa Wuhan, it's to test all residents for coronavirus in 10 days after new cases emerge. So sabi nga talaga ng South Korean president, tama talaga siya, si Moon Jae-in. Sabi niya, it's not over until it's over. Yung natatanging solusyon na meron tayo right now na pinakahihintay ng karamihan sa mga tao right now is yung vaccine. Pero looking at the side of the medical people, yung big question, if magkaroon tayo ng vaccine, gaano talaga siya ka-safe? Kasi naalala nyo nung nagkaroon ng dengue vaccine dito sa Philippines, parang pinilot test nila. And you know what? Alam natin, no, na maraming namatay na mga kabataan. So, yung question, if ever meron ng ma-find out na vaccine or ma-discover na vaccine, how safe it will be. Tama? And aside from the health status that we are facing right now, a lot of people are facing financial crisis. So, ito po these are just a few out of the many na mga updates sa in terms of the economy all around the globe. Gold's Gym is actually ito po ay naka-establish ng around 700 plus na branches all around the globe. It already filed for bankruptcy after the blow of coronavirus pandemic. Even billionaires of the different airline companies such as Lucio Tan, Lance Gokongwei, Mikey Romero, they are even asking the government for a staggering 8.6 billion peso monthly subsidy so that their airline industry will be rescued, because there are around 5 billion peso of loss and almost 500,000 people are at stake in terms of their job, no? And right now, yung current status po ng Pinas ngayon, grabe. We already have a total amount of 2 trillion peso losses. Okay? So, yung kumikilala po kayong buntis right now, no? Hindi pa pinapanganak, yung anak niya, meron na pong utang sa World Bank. Ayan, napakalungkot talaga. Baon na talaga tayo sa utang, no? And using the most recent data, the World Bank has predicted coronavirus is pushing around 40 to 60 million people into extreme poverty. Dito sa Philippines alone, projection-wise ng mga experts, there will be around 15 to 20 million families who will go through poverty in the next 2 to 3 years pag itong pandemic na to will keep on rising, no? It will keep on persisting. Coronavirus, sabi sa isa sa mga article, no, na nabasa namin, coronavirus will bankrupt more people than it kills. Grabe talaga yung effect. So, right now, if you are here tonight and probably isa ka sa mga nagfe-face talaga ng ng life-threatening question na to, what would you rather choose? Will it be your money or your life? Bakit ganito yung choices right now? Because alam natin kung ano yung risk kung lumabas ka sa bahay mo. But a lot of people, they would rather sacrifice themselves. They would rather sacrifice their health for the sake na masave nila yung family nila. Kasi a lot of people right now, a lot of families, nasa situation ngayon na kung walang somebody else na may work, no? Walang family member na may work right now, they will really face financial crisis, no? I mean, grabe talaga, sobrang mahirap yung decision na yan. And every decision that you make every single day for your family is very crucial. So, if you are here tonight and you have the same situation, ayaw mong mag-work kasi ayaw mong ma-compromise yung health mo. Kasi alam natin yung risk when you go outside, but you don't have any choice. Because if you don't work, you don't get to have a pay. If you don't have a pay, how will you be able to survive this pandemic? How will you be able to help your family in terms of finances? So when we are left with only two choices on our plate, the decisions we make for ourselves are very crucial that it will either spare our family or put them at risk. So how do we handle this if we are forced to choose between money and life or economy over health, right? So tonight, if you are here, there's a good news. Alam niyo kung bakit? Kasi we have the solution sa matagal na nating pinoproblema na pera. Tama? Ever since, hindi lang po ngayon yung problema natin sa pera, ever since the world began. No? Diba? Ever since pinanganak tayo, yung pamilya natin, nagkakaproblema tayo sa pera. Right? I was a former OFW. My husband was a former seafarer. And minsan, yung reason kung bakit usually a lot of Filipinos, 80% of the Filipinos would go abroad is because of money. Tama? So, minsan you will find out, yan yung pinaka-reason why you go abroad. But why is it that people who are going abroad, once they come back here in the Philippines, bakit ganun pa rin yung problema? Bakit yung reason nga na lumabas ka sa Pinas is money, tama? Pera. Pero pagbalik mo dito sa Pilipinas, why is it that a lot of OFWs would still have the same problem? There must be something wrong with what we are doing, tama? So, the good news is, this USANA opportunity can give you a chance to actually work from home. That you can be with your family 24/7, you can do it a part of your time, and yet you can earn in US dollars. Kasi po ganun talaga yung nangyari sa family ko. Okay? So, according nga sa isa sa mga articles na nabasa ko there will be 5 industries that will thrive amidst the COVID-19 turndown. At ano-ano po yung mga ito? Number 1 is healthcare. Number 2 is social media. Number 3 is telecommuting. Number 4 is gaming. And number 5, it's e-learning or e-commerce. And the best news is, USANA belongs to 2 of these industries, which is the healthcare and the telecommuting industry. That you can work from home, a part of your time, and yet earn a full-time income. Pwede ba yun? Of course, pwede po yun. Kasi naranasan po yan ng family ko. Ito po yung story namin. Dati po kaming boyfriend-girlfriend ni Gerard, no? So, seaman siya. Ako po, dati po akong English teacher sa China. I came there actually basically for missions purposes. Okay? Hindi po ako lumabas para for the purpose of getting a bigger income because yung sa amin is more of missions work. So, pero I've encountered a lot of co-teachers doon sa China. They are working and they're earning really big bucks. Hindi naman talaga question kung ano yung pwede mong kitain sa abroad because you can earn big bucks doon sa abroad, right? Pero kaming dalawa, meron kaming common denominator. We just wanted to start our own family na magkakasama because for both of us, we grew up na may absentee parent. Alam namin kung ano yung struggle ng isang anak na meron kang isang parent na wala sa tabi mo as you are growing up. So ayaw namin yan na ma-repeat yung history sa family namin. That's why we wanted that if we have our own family, we can be together. Okay? Na dito lang talaga sa Pilipinas. Pero yung dalawa kami, magkaiba yung mindset namin. Kasi ako, akala ko, syempre teacher, yan yung passion ko, dyan ako magaling. So feeling ko talaga, mamamatay na ako bilang teacher. Never in my mind talaga na-imagine ko yung self ko na maging isang businesswoman. Totally no talaga ako in terms of business. But for my husband, naisipan niya talaga magnegosyo. I think common din naman yon na na mindset ng isang OFW. Sige, magtrabaho muna ako. Pag later makapag-ipon na ako, saka na ako magnegosyo. Pero alam natin, basta legal na negosyo, wala talagang magic. Hindi siya yung ibig sabihin na nakapag-start ka na ng sarili mong negosyo, after a month, nag-earn ka na agad ng 6-figure, 7-figure income. Wala pong magic sa legal na negosyo. Kasi po, lahat nadadaan po sa proseso. Lahat po nadadaan talaga sa yung tinatawag na hard work. Okay? So, yun siya. So, sa akin, since ako, no talaga sa negosyo, my husband, he really pursued his desire to start a business. Okay? So, magkaiba yung mindset namin. Pero yun nga lang, di ba? Akala ng mga OFW, or akala ng mga karamihan sa mga seafarer na gusto magnegosyo, akala nila, let's say, may na-put up na silang negosyo, let's say, sari-sari store, they thought that it's a way to be able to earn their time and financial freedom, no? Yung tipong you get to have time with your family without worrying about finances. So, akala nila maliit na sari-sari store, okay na. Kasi negosyo naman yan. Pero there is such a thing as a small business and big business. Kasi alam nyo, may nakilala po akong nagtitinda siya ng mga kakanin. Way back when I was still a church volunteer in 2010. And you know what? 10 years later, nagkita kami ulit ni ate. Okay? And ganun pa rin po yung situation niya. Hindi naman sa dinidimin ko siya, no? Pero 10 years na po, nagnegosyo naman siya. 'Di ba? So, why is it 10 years later, ganun pa rin yung situation niya? So, hindi ibig sabihin na nag-start up ka na ng sarili mong negosyo, yung maliit na negosyo, okay na. It's already your way to have a time and financial freedom. But no, there is always such a thing as small business and big business. And you know what? What we saw here in USANA is that by the time na presentahan po yung husband ko ng USANA way back 2013, isa sa mga nakita niya talaga is that pwede niyang i-earn yung the same income sa abroad way back when he was still a second officer sa isang shipping company. Malaki po yung kinikita nila. He was earning $4,000 US. Nung nakita niyo yung USANA, sabi niya, ay pwede pala. Nagkaroon siya ng ibang mindset. Pwede pala yung ganun. Kasama mo yung pamilya mo. You enjoy your family 24/7. Sama-sama kayo. Nandun ka every milestone ng anak mo. And yet you earn the same income abroad. Sabi niya, although marami siyang doubt, sabi niya, baka hindi ito mag-workout with the personality. Patok ba ito sa Iloilo, considering na medyo laid back yung mga tao dito. Pero sabi niya, there is a 50% chance na what if mag-work po ito? I'll go grab that chance, sabi niya. Kasi hindi naman ganun kalaki yung risk. Hindi naman siya magpapalabas ng 6-figure para makapag-start ng negosyo niya. Very low po talaga yung cost. Actually, right now, sa situation namin, wala po kaming binabayarang renta. Wala po kaming binabayarang mga tauhan under our organization. Literally, yung overhead expenses na meron kami sa negosyong ito is our Wi-Fi. Which actually, nag-USANA kami or wala, nagbabayad din naman kami ng Wi-Fi. So at least, no, nagbabayad kami ng Wi-Fi, but we have a source of income out of it, right? So, ganun. Turning point po was in 2013. Isa sa mga napresentahan ng husband ko, since nag-say yes siya sa USANA, isa sa mga napresenta niya agad is yung mother ko. So, kami po sa family, we were not believers of this industry before because my mother has previous bad experiences with 2 companies before, no? So, actually, nagpa-member talaga yung mother ko because of the products. Kasi gusto niya maka-avail ng 30% na lifetime na discount. So, nagpa-member siya, lahat ng products ginamit namin sa family. Okay? So, ito po kami. Yan po yung kapatid ko, yung parents ko, lahat kami nagkakasakit. Ako po, nagkaroon po ako ng stroke at the age of 21. Okay? Nung 2007, since I had a congenital heart problem, yung mitral valve prolapse, nag-advise po yung cardiologist na mag-undergo po ako ng heart surgery. Akalain niyo po, pinaprepare po kami ng $500,000 pesos. Doon ko talaga na-realize health is wealth. Kasi let's say si papa ko, kapitan sa barko, he was sailing for 33 long years, no? Bilang isang ship's captain. Pero yung ilang years na pinagpaguran mo, no? Yung savings mo sa bangko, pwede palang mawala all of a sudden just because nagkaroon ng emergency sa family. So doon ko na-realize, sabi ko, grabe, 500,000. At saka, you know what? It's really a good thing na kumuha yung mother ko ng second opinion from another doctor. Pinadala po kami sa Manila. Grabe, nag-shopping po kami sa different hospitals sa Manila. Grabe yung gastos. Only to find out na hindi nila na-link na yung stroke ko is nanggaling sa sakit ko sa heart. To make the story short po, hindi po ako na-operahan. Binigyan lang po ako ng maintenance. Grabe no, 21 years old, nagkaroon ka na ng maintenance. Pero you know what? Na-meet namin ng USANA, meron kaming doctor sa St. Luke's Hospital na nag-recommend sa akin ng optimal dosage. And the good news is, since 2016 until right now, maintenance-free na po ako. And the last time I had my heart check-up, lahat po ng laboratories ko nag-normal. Ito po yung kapatid ko, dati po siyang obese. Kanina nakita niyo naman siya siguro sa presentation, no? He weighs 103 kilos at the age of 21. Sobrang talaga, hindi na talaga normal sa BMI niya, yung weight niya. But you know what? Just because of the Nutri-Meal program, walang exercise, walang gym, from 103 kilos down to 79 kilos. That was in 2015. 1 month lang na program po. Sineryoso po yung program. And you know what? Right now, yung 70 kilos na yan sa picture, that's his actual weight as of now. And yung Nutri-Meal program na meron tayo sa USANA, wala po siyang rebound effect. And it's very safe po talaga. And sa akin naman po, nung 2018, when I had my my thorough check-up, lahat po ng laboratories ko, including my 2D echo, naging normal po. Isn't it great? Hindi na tuloy yung operation. Yun pala, the Lord has used the USANA products to help me and my family with our health. So, fast forward, 2013, na-meet namin yung USANA. 2016 po, nagpakasal po kami ng husband ko. 2017, nabuntis po ako. And 2018, we had the baby. Fast forward again, 2020, right now. Sinong mag-aakala na all of us around the globe, we will face this pandemic, right? And alam natin, no, by hearing from the news, maraming nawalan ng trabaho, maraming companies yung nag-close, maraming companies yung nag-file ng bankrupt. But you know what? Isa lang yung realization ng family ko. We were thankful that at one point in our lives, we said yes to USANA 7 years ago. Yung akala namin na parang it's something na hindi talaga mag-work out kasi marami nang na-joinan yung mother ko ng mga multi-level marketing na business. You know what? Yung akala namin na ganun siya, we realized when the moment my husband said yes to USANA, it changed our lives in terms of health, in terms of finances, in terms of time with the family. When right now, a lot of people are having a lot of anxieties, phobia, stress, depression, panic. Maririnig mo na lang sa balita, maraming mga tao yung last resort na meron sila ngayon is just to commit suicide. You know what? When me and my husband would always talk, no, we are so grateful that the Lord has brought us here in USANA, because little did we know na yung situation namin na nag-say yes yung husband ko sa opportunity dito sa USANA. Little did we know that the Lord has been preparing us for such a thing or such an event as this, yung pandemic. Hindi namin alam before na pine-prepare pala kami ni Lord na when this time, when emergency came already, no? Yung family namin was already, parang meron nang na-provide na solution si Lord sa family namin because we just said yes to an opportunity such as this. Okay? So, yun, grabe talaga sa amin. We can truly say that USANA has changed our lives. Sabi nga nila, no, 'di ba? Merong 3 commodities na parating nawawala sa tao, and that is time, that is money, and that is health. Sabi nila, when you are young, meron kang time, meron kang health, but you don't have the money. When you reach the middle age, you have the money, you have the health, but you don't have time kasi busy ka sa work mo. And when you reach the old years or the old senescent years, no, meron kang time, meron kang money, pero wala ka namang health. I realized when my husband said yes to USANA, it prepared us to such an emergency such as this, no? And not only that, dun namin na-realize na pwede pala at any age you are, no? Whatever age, regardless of your age right now, pwede ka palang magkaroon ng 3 commodities nito, no? Yung time, money, and health. Because in USANA, you know what? We always say, why choose when you can have all, right? And for us, no, siguro, I leave you with this. Droughts don't last forever. But are you prepared to make the most of it when circumstances change for the better? Okay? COVID-19 for sure won't last forever. Okay? Hindi natin alam in our lifetime, baka hindi lang ito yung pandemic that we're going to face, di ba? So hindi naman natin hinihiling, but I mean, if another emergency will happen globally or to your family, are you prepared to make the most of it when circumstances change for the better? Okay? Kasi alam natin, no, emergencies always happen, di ba? Masasabi mo ba talaga na kung magkaroon ng emergency yung family mo, prepared ka ba? 'Di ba? Let's learn even from the ants, no? Yung mga langgam nga, 'di ba? They prepare during summer kasi alam nila there are going to be rainy days. But you know what? If you are here tonight and you are listening to this opportunity, hindi pa po huli ang lahat. Kasi let's say right now, nakita mong opportunity, nakita mo na pwede pala na you have your current work right now. And pwede ka palang may part-time na business and yet you earn the same income, no? Parang possible pala na whatever will happen to your career right now or to your current work right now, if you are employed, no, pwede ka palang magkaroon ng plan B, no? Na meron kang may establish na sariling negosyo. Lastly, I'd like to share with you one of the principles na shinare ni Edric Mendoza, no? Yung principle na seed of a seed. Okay? Ano po yan? Yung income natin, it's hard-earned. Hindi po natin yan, yung in-income natin from our work, hindi po natin yan napulot kung saan-saan lang. Pinaghirapan po natin yan. Binuhos natin yung time and effort as much as we can para magkaroon tayo ng income at the end of the month. Okay? So, pag yung income na yan, i-consume lang natin na i-consume. For sure, time will come, another emergency will emerge to your family, no? You will not be prepared kasi kinonsume mo lang siya. Okay? Let's say, nagtabi ka ng 40,000 or 50,000 sa bank, no? Para i-save mo siya. Hindi mo masyado mararamdaman yung tubo kasi sobrang liit lang talaga yung growth ng pera mo pag tinabi mo lang siya sa bank. Tama? Pero, at one point in your life, let's say, yung 50,000 na yan, you took a risk. Actually, hindi naman siya masyadong risk kasi products naman yung bibilin mo. And yung money na yan, you put it into something, into an opportunity na yung 50,000 na tinabi mo, pwede siyang tumubo, na pwede siyang maging 100,000, 150,000, 200,000, so on and so forth. You know what? He said, that's the best choice. Bakit? Kasi hindi tayo forever magtatrabaho. Kasi you know what? The absolute truth sa buhay natin is nagde-degrade talaga. I mean, we grow old. What if darating sa punto na gusto mo pa magtrabaho kasi gusto mo talagang umincome para makapag-provide sa pamilya mo, pero hindi na kaya ng katawan mo due to old age or probably due to health reasons? The biggest question is, what will be your source of income? Tama? So, before I end, I'd like to encourage you to talk to the person na nag-invite po sa inyo tonight. Because you know what? Marami pong good news talaga yan. Actually, yung person na nag-invite po sa inyo, super excited na po yan. Kasi maraming bonuses. Imagine niyo ha, yung USANA amidst all the financial crisis that the world is facing, yung USANA po namimigay pa po ng bonus. And good news, you are right now in the best position na pag nakuha mo or you grab the opportunity, na yung position na ni-reserve sa iyo ng person na nag-invite po sa inyo, I tell you, it's really, literally going to change your life downside up. Because you know what? For me and my family, nakita talaga namin kung paano na bago. How the Lord used USANA to change our lives, Dati, hindi rin po kami believer. But you know what? Minsan, sa buhay natin, hindi mo kailangan na makita muna para maniwala ka. Minsan, may maraming mga bagay sa buhay natin na maniwala ka lang muna so that you will see and you will be amazed of the many things that the Lord will do to you and your family. So, again, please talk to the person na nag-invite po sa inyo. And we hope this will not be our first and last na webinar. We hope to see you soon sa isa sa mga webinars din namin in the future. And next time, we hope you will be one of our associates. Okay? So I think that's all for me tonight. Good night and God bless everybody.
All right, thank you so much. Let's give thanks to our Ruby directors, Miss Cindy and Gerard Claudio, for that wonderful insight about USANA and for sharing with us your very inspiring success stories. We thank you for sharing USANA opportunity sa ating mga guests ngayon. Sabi nga nila, kung meron tayong malupit na mga products, meron din tayong kasamang napakagandang compensation plan. Once you decide to do USANA, you will not do this alone. Sabi nga nila, ito'y good news because this is a helping business. We will be with you. Yung buong next gen family will be with you on your USANA journey. Okay. So I would like to congratulate everyone who made it sa ating presentation ngayong gabi. Okay. I'm sure marami po tayo napulot ng mga learnings. Okay. Sabi nga ni Miss Cindy, yung pinaka-last quote niya sa atin, yung COVID-19 won't last forever, but are you prepared to make the most of it when circumstances change for the better? Okay, so ang gusto natin sa buhay, dapat meron tayong time, money, and health. So why not choose all? Kasi pwede mo ito makuha sa USANA. Okay, guys? Tama po yun, hindi po ba? So, para sa mga bago at guest natin, if you have questions, approach the person who invited you to further discuss with you USANA and the essence of smart positioning. Grabe. We suggest you grab this opportunity kagad. Okay, guys? So that would be all. We appreciate your presence with us tonight. We hope to see you again in the next coming days. Again, I'm Leia Lubina, your host for tonight. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. Stay safe and well protected. May God bless us all.